Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video, we're going to talk Incarnate of Ghur, because there's been some information floating around about how these things will work. In today's video, we're going to go over, talk a little bit about the Incarnate of Ghur, talk about what it can do on the tabletop, and the information that has come out. It should be said, this is all probably worth considering as rumour and not fact until proven correct by GW. But it does seem to be floating around quite a few different places, so we're going to have a chat about it and see where we can go from it. But to start with as well, don't forget on pre-order this weekend, we do have the Thondia book, both a normal one and a special edition by the looks of it, and the Thondian Strongpoint. I will say the price of that Thondian Strongpoint is looking rather expensive, and I can understand we maybe are going to see quite a few miniatures used as proxies for that Incarnate of Ghur, because that box is, in Australian terms, $50 more expensive than a Mega Gargant, which is pretty insane cost-wise. Almost 400 AU, 370 AU, 135 pounds. I don't know any of the other costings, they're the only ones I've seen. With that said though, let's get cracking on and let's talk about what the Incarnate of Ghur is going to be and how it's going to act. Alright, let's start to go through the information we have on the Incarnate so far. So, first of all, Incarnates are a special sort of enhancement that can be bound to one of your army's heroes. This is pretty cool. So, you effectively pick it like an enhancement. Should the bonded hero it is tied to from the enhancement ever die, the Incarnate will turn wild. In its wild state, the Incarnate is likely to attack both sides. It's counted as an adversary for both sides. If you decide to take an Incarnate, you can't take allies, but Incarnates do not have to abide by any points restrictions that allies otherwise would. So you can take, a 700 point Incarnate in a 1000 point game. To represent this thing of living magic that the Incarnate is, Incarnates have states rather than wounds. From empowered to destroyed, these are similar to standard damage tables for behemoths, etc. in the game, and they're treated as having 18 wounds for the purposes of any such rules that will require them to have a wounds characteristic. Should Incarnates be slain by things that would automatically do so, say something like Arcane Sword, they instead lose a state level. Each state also has a domination level which affects the Incarnate's abilities ranges. Every Incarnate starts at state 2, and this can be increased or decreased for a variety of different reasons. On top of that, instead of suffering wounds, an Incarnate make a special battle trick test using 3d6, losing a state if they fail. Pretty similar to how Soul Lord Croak works, is what I'm getting. And several grand strategies in the Thondia battle pack rely on having non-wild Incarnates on the battlefield. So if you're wanting to play in Thondia, you are going to need this Incarnate. And so this is the information we've got on the Krondspine. It has a maximum damage of 34 wounds. Now the rumours say this as a maximum damage on its top bracket. That means it's much more likely to probably do about half to 3/4 of that. Much more likely to do like 20 odd wounds around about that. If maximum damage is 34. And any wizard bonded to it gets +1 to all magic rolls while within domination range. And the Krondspine can bounce all out attack to all friendly units nearby in range of its domination range as well. That's a really cool one. It just invigorates everyone with, monstrous energy. Enemy wizards are -1 to cast around it, and it can eat endless spells via a unique monstrous rampage that allows it to eat enemy spells. And it's 400 points. Now, is that worth the cost? Remembering you have to take a wizard on top of this, so even at the lowest, you're probably looking around 500 points. Maybe not quite, like some wizards are 80 points, but around that 500 point range for taking this, and that's on a really weak hero. A question we need answered for this is, can this particular enhancement be taken in names characters? Because that will be really good and really strong. You're probably going to want to stick this on one of your stronger wizards, something more survivable. There's a lot of questions still to answer, but I'm interested to see where this goes with the Krondspine. The way they make this sound in all the rumours that I'm reading is there is definitely more Incarnates of other realms coming, and they will be really interesting to see. What do you think of the Krondspine though? What do you think of Incarnates in the game? A new type of enhancement? Let us know down in the comments below. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, drop us a comment down below and let us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, you can do so by joining our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Lastly, if you'd like to help support the channel and get your name up on the screen like all these fantastic people do, you can do so by supporting us either on Patreon or YouTube members. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, would love to give them a shout out. So a shout out to our Patreons: Christian Weir, James Soren, Greenskins Gaming, AJC, Kenny Lowell, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, Anton Nielsen, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, and Dynet226. And a shout out to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Chris Wallace, Ronya, Vinny, Lockloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Revenar, Wolfric Nick, Broken Shelf, Adriana Edwards, and Sean Scott. A special thanks as well to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for our channel, and to Xmorphic, who does all the amazing background work for our channel's Discord server as well. Thank you all for watching. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.